In the news tonight, PNCR 22nd Biennial Delegates Congress set for June 28th to 30th.
Well, from a party's perspective, the Congress reviews the state of the party. And that will be done, and every aspect of it will be dealt with.
And Porter dies after falling from three-story construction site. The long-awaited People's National Congress Reform 22nd Biennial Delegates Congress will be held over 3 days, from Friday 28th of June to Sunday 30th of June 2024. That decision was arrived at following a meeting last Wednesday at the party's Central Executive Committee. At his weekly press conference today, party leader Aubrey Norton said the Congress will be held under the theme forming the next government, building a just, inclusive and prosperous society for all.
Was chosen to reflect the party's determination to return to government in the next general elections and to implement its people-centered development strategy. Party delegates and members from all 10 regions will be attending Congress in person. Well, from a party's perspective, the Congress reviews the state of the party. And that will be done, and every aspect of it will be dealt with. And then it will have the key national issues to deal with: oil and gas, the economy. All of those issues will have to be addressed to the Congress.
Norton said the party's Congress has always been transparent and credible.
The party's Congress have always been transparent. That doesn't mean that they don't have problems. And we will continue to improve the transparency. The steps that we will take are internal to the party.
So far, Royzel Ford has announced his intention to run for the leadership of the party, and now that a date is set, others are expected to follow. According to Norton, the 22nd Biennial Delegates Congress is expected to be one of the biggest, most spirited, and most important in the party's history. He noted that there will be no virtual attendance. A porter is now dead after he fell from this construction site in Norton Street this morning. He was identified as Brian Hardial, an employee of Unitec Guttering. There are reports that the young man was at the time moving this zinc gutter to the top of the building when it came into contact with the GPL power line. He was flung from the top of the building and landed on some clear brick blocks, causing him to sustain multiple injuries to his body. The GPHC ambulance service was summoned to the scene, and Hardial was rushed to the Georgetown Public Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Hardial was not wearing any safety gear at the time of the accident.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime, extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
One of the things that would distinguish us from the other guys is our advancement in technology when it comes to security. We've been able to actually go ahead and provide home service, home security service, and drone service, among the other service that would have significantly contributed to securing society as a whole.
Amanza Walton this year has thrown her hat in the ring and said once nominated, she will contest for the leadership of the People's National Congress Reform. She said a number of groups have reached out to her.
The short answer is yes. Once nominated, I will run. A number of groups have reached out to me asking me to consider running, and then I've responded to them today in the affirmative, now that we know that we'll be having a Congress at the end of June. I have actually received an indication from groups over all of the positions that are up for contesting, and so more will be said as the days progress. But the short answer is yes. Once nominated, I will run. I think the state of our country and the point that we are at as a party requires that if your members see a certain ability in you and they honor that by way of a nomination, it's something that has to be taken seriously, and so that is what we're doing. So, well, in the coming days, what we'll see is that we'll continue to meet with groups. I think the focus has to be on us finalizing all of the administrative arrangements in a manner that will demonstrate a very well-run, well-ordered Congress that will be pulled off above reproach.
Walton Nasir has now joined Roysdale Ford, who launched his candidacy weeks ago in their quest to unseat the incumbent, Aubrey Norton.
The beauty about the party that I am in is that it's a democratic party, and so, I know that the current leader understands that, and of course, in the natural progression of things, he will expect that there are other people who may wish to run for leadership. That's the process of democracy. It's not always pretty, but thankfully we are not that party that gets a list and say vote for this person and that person and exclude that person. But we rely on our membership, we rely on their wisdom, we rely on their understanding of where the party is at and what is needed at the time to pick a leadership team. And it has to be a team. It has to be, an understanding that this is not really a one-man or one-woman show, but that it has to be a team effort. And so, I look forward to a well-run Congress. I look forward to us coming together after that and reclaiming government come 2025.
The Congress will be held from Friday the 28th of June to Sunday the 30th of June under the theme Forming the Next Government, Building a Just, Inclusive and Prosperous Society for All.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
What are you doing? Igloo ice cream. You know it's good.
The Guyana Real Estate School has rolled out another batch of students as they continue to pioneer changes in the real estate landscape in Guyana. This is the brainchild of Dr. Caris Monroe, who founded Fabulous Homes International Academy of Real Estate several years ago and has graduated over 16 batch of students during that time. With the massive housing boom in Guyana, in her one unique way, Dr. Monroe is hoping to bring ethics and professionalism to the real estate industry in Guyana. She said the real estate industry in every other part of the world is held in high esteem and should be treated the same way here in Guyana.
However, we anticipate with batches and more batches and newer batches of real estate professionals that are coming out on the market, that impact will be felt over time. It will be felt over time. We're not saying that it's going to happen tomorrow, but we know it's going to happen over time. And then we can now create a real estate body, an association, an arm that absolutely mirrors what you would have expected in a North American market or any other market outside of Guyana, where a lot of the laws that we have here has to be amended. And many things can be done better, but there's no law to support it. And two, there is no one that is going to enforce those laws, because what we've found in the market, everybody knows somebody.
Monroe said there are 21 streams of income in real estate that people can follow.
The goal is to get to the point where real estate professionals are the saturation, as opposed to agents that are moonlighting as real estate professionals because they're not formally trained. They're going off of information that they got from here, there, and everywhere, and half of the time it's not correct. And we want to show you that it is possible. Learning, the knowledge that you're actually gaining, should we say, will take you throughout this entire life. And what you're learning, the strategies, the principles, everything that you're learning are things that you could apply day by day to change your own life. That's how powerful real estate is. So guys, the next batch will be in July. Each semester runs for just about 6 months. We do have the online program.
Some of those who successfully completed the 6-month course were related and spoke of the vast area of knowledge gained from the classes.
This course can help anyone that's getting into real estate through knowledge and understanding of what real estate really is. They got quite a few people that just, they jump into this field without actually knowing the true meaning of real estate and how to close a transaction in an ethical way.
It has benefited me a lot. I have learned a lot from this course that I plan to practice in my daily life going forward as a real estate professional.
Yeah, the way in how you treat your client, the kind of dedication, right, you put in, the hard work behind it, it gave me a whole different perspective.
I thought real estate was honestly just buying, selling, renting, but it is more than that. It is beyond what we knew out there in the world. Well, in our country, Guyana, and there is a lot about ethics that we need to learn. So this course is a positive impact in anyone's life who is looking to do real estate.
So it teaches you more in life, it teaches you more in ethics, it teaches you in how to treat people and how to go about doing things fairly and in the right way. It teaches you more on the general concept of your country and what is there to offer. Real estate is in our lives as a daily thing, and many times we look over that and we may not acknowledge when we're actually doing it. It covers a wide base, accounting, it covers law, it covers the right way in doing things in life, and you achieve so much more through this course.
Make sure you catch the next batch, which starts in July. The course is also available online. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.